You all, squeeze out a little milk.
I came from the modern world. Originally, I just wanted to be a wet nurse at Winston Manor, living a quiet life protecting my daughter. I never expected the three lords of Winston Manor to pursue me relentlessly, making it impossible to walk away. All of this started the day I entered the manor.
Hold out your hands! Dirt under the nails! You won't do! You smell too strong! Number, dirty hair! Step back!
As expected of an ancient noble house. They're so strict about picking a wet nurse. I hope I get picked today. So my daughter and I can find a way to survive and not starve. My name is Mary Finch. I was a nursing home manager and a childcare expert, working day and night just to buy a house. Who knew I'd drop dead on a night shift and transmigrate into a recently widowed single mother? Did I just transmigrate?
You jinx! Failing to give us a boy is bad enough, but you also cursed my son to death. From this day on, you are dead to the Carter family. Get out!
As for me, I just transmigrated here. I can't even protect myself. You're a Carter. They won't just abandon you. Forget it. I'll raise you. Since I'm already here, as long as I have you, we'll find a way to survive.
Get lost! Get lost! Where did this stinking widow come from? We're not hiring! You reek! Boss, such bad luck! A woman carrying around a burden! What can you even do? Hurry up and scram! Don't fucking ruin my business!
If I weren't so desperate, I wouldn't have come to this noble house to try my luck.
Rosy complexion, a full figure. You must have plenty of milk. You, come with me.
Yes.
All of you, squeeze out some breast milk. Hurry up. What are you waiting for?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you guys know? The most famous thing about Winston Manor is its three lords. Lord Winston is stern and quiet. He just had a son.
Lord William is kind and gentle. He is already married.
Lord Charles is wild and bold. He is not yet of age. They are truly exceptional men, yet they have so few desires. They stay away from women. No one can catch their eye.
Brother, congratulations, but don't raise the kid to be just like you. Stiff and stern. Oh, by the way, William, when's your good news coming? Don't worry about me. What about you? You are coming of age soon, anyone in mind. Me? Among all the women in Capital City, who is good enough for me?
What's this? My lords, we are choosing a wet nurse for the little master.
It is just picking a wet nurse. Why such a big fuss?
Avert your eyes. Let's go.
Brother is still so strict about rules.
Shut up! The three lords aren't for you to gossip about. Know your place in Winston Manor? The three lords could search the whole capital city and still wouldn't look at you mere wet nurses. So behave yourselves.
Delusions? Life is cheap in ancient times. I just want to make enough money to feed my child and survive here. As for the three lords, the further away, the better. Wait, is there anything else to check?
You seriously don't know? Obviously, it's to see whose milk the little master is willing to drink.
You! And you are in! The little master accepts your milk. Here is your deposit. Take it. Go home and pack your things immediately. Be back in an hour. If you are late, you lose the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Why haven't you left yet?
Matron, is it possible to bring my daughter into the manor while I work here?
What? Bring a child into the manor? Do you think Winston Manor is a public market?
Matron, please don't be mad. I am truly out of options. If I could work at Winston Manor and do this job well, I'll split my monthly wages in half with you every month. Please take pity on my daughter. Just let her have a bite to eat. Matron.
Lady Winston has little milk. Little master is so picky. It was hard to find 3 suitable candidates. If I cause any trouble just for one wet nurse, my position as matron won't be secure at all. No, absolutely not. Winston Manor's rules are strict. We've never had a wet nurse bring her own child in. I can't take that risk.
Matron Thompson, where's the wet nurse? Didn't you say you found one? Little Master is crying from hunger. Lady Winston has asked for her multiple times.
Miss, just now, Little Master drank 3 bowls of milk, and one of them was mine.
Then what are you waiting for? Come with me right now. If anything happens to Little Master, neither of us can afford the blame.
Quick, where's the wet nurse? Greetings, Lady Winston. Please give Little Master to me. Hey, what are you doing?
You! How dare you act up?
Stop! You were brought here to feed him, not to cause trouble.
Jamie is smiling. What did you just do?
To answer you, madam, I am burping the Little Master. When babies drink milk, they inevitably swallow air. When it gets trapped in their stomach, it causes gas and crying. Gently patting the back helps release the air, allowing him to sleep soundly.
Jamie used to cry constantly after feeding. None of the wet nurses here could figure it out. This method of yours, I've never seen it before. Who knew it'd work so well? You're quite attentive. Violet, give her 20 taels of silver. This silver is more than what I make in 6 months.
Thank you for your generosity, Lady Winston. However, this reward, I cannot accept. I am not yet an official wet nurse here.
Matron Thompson, what's going on?
Lady Winston!
It's not Matron Thompson's fault. I passed the selection. But I have an orphaned daughter. She's out there all alone. I fear she won't survive. If you, my lady, are willing to take us in, I swear I will take the best care of the Little Master.
Emotionally, as a mother myself, I know the pain of being separated from a child. Practically, she's a widow with a child. By giving her a lifeline now, she will definitely do her best to care for Jamie. Very well. Since Jamie is willing to nurse from you, you may stay here.
Thank you so much, my lady.
What is going on? Is that her?
Husband, she's the new wet nurse. Whenever Jamie finished nursing, he used to cry. She fixed that right away. She's a widow with a child. I felt sorry for her, so I allowed her daughter to stay too. Is that all right?
Lord Winston is strict with rules. He'll never agree.
A widow and a child.
Rumor has it, Lord Winston is strict with rules. Will he say no?
Since it is your decision, then so be it. Winston Manor can surely accommodate one orphan girl.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lady.
You are truly lucky. Lord Winston is always strict with rules, yet today he actually let you stay. Lady Winston is also a saint.
Matron, please don't say that. I'm only staying today, all thanks to you. You nodded earlier. This blessing ultimately came from you. I dare not take the credit. I can always earn more money later. As a newcomer, offending someone and making things hard for myself wouldn't be worth it.
You're a smart one. Since Lord and Lady Winston have given their word, you should do your job well. Taking good care of the Little Master is what matters most.
Yes, I'll remember your words, matron. Starting today, the two of us finally have a place to stay. Don't worry, Mom will earn enough money for us to live a good life.
You 3 will serve here in Rainview Pavilion. Your pay is 3 taels of silver.
3 taels of silver? Winston Manor is generous indeed.
4 hours each. Take shifts looking after Little Master. Explain everything clearly at handover. His eating, drinking, and sleeping. No mistakes are allowed. Besides, 3 meals a day. The small kitchen will prepare them. If anyone eats the wrong thing and harms Little Master, you know the consequences.
Thank you for the advice, Matron She.
So many rules. Nanny Emerald, it's your shift. Come with me. Coming. I'm older than you. I'll call you Young Mary. I see, you brought your child. Why not leave her at home for someone to watch?
My husband recently passed away. My in-laws kicked me out. I had no choice but to bring my child and try to make a living.
I didn't expect someone your age to have such a hard life. In the future, we look out for each other.
Thank you, Miss Autumn.
We both take care of young Sir, so we should help each other. I really thought she had some special connections. I didn't expect her to just be a widow, kicked out by her in-laws. Compared to a nanny from a proper family like me, she's completely different.
Miss Emerald, I'm here for my shift. Little Master is only 3 days old. He's quite fussy right now. Every hour or two he needs a feeding. Pay close attention. Got it, Miss Emerald. Good thing I used to work around the clock. Taking care of you now is a piece of cake. Lord Winston, what brings you here at this hour?
I came to see Jamie, who is on duty today.
My lord, Nanny Finch is on duty today. Lord Winston! What's with this guy? Doesn't he know it's rude to stare? Forgive me, Lord Winston. I didn't greet you right away.
Is Jamie doing well today?
Little Master is in good spirits today. I checked him before nursing. He has no fever. He's sleeping quite soundly. But newborns wake easily. I'll make sure to keep a close eye on him.
Take good care of Jamie.
Yes, my lord. Lord Winston's gaze feels like he's interrogating a prisoner. It's really a bit overwhelming. My lord, why don't you stay and rest tonight?
I can't. I have work at the justice office. I'll see the child tomorrow. Take care of yourself.
Madam, don't be sad. Lord Winston does care about you. It's just that right now. It's fine. We had an agreement before we got married. He'd help the Winston family through our crisis, and I'd manage his household. Now, he's willing to let me have a child to secure my position as the lady of the house. That's enough. A man like him with such a cold heart will probably never fall in love with anyone. That's Sonny crying. Sonny, be good, Sonny. It's okay. It's okay. Miss Emerald, did I do something wrong? To offend you? Your kid cried all night. If she cries like this every night, how can anyone rest? From now on, I hope Miss Emerald can bear with us a bit. I would like to, but I'm a light sleeper. I can't take this. Not to judge you, but you can barely care for yourself, yet you brought a baby here. Aren't you just causing trouble? You are right, Miss Emerald. My husband just passed away, and my in-laws kicked me out. No one else can take care of her, so I had to bring her along. But please don't worry, Miss Emerald. I will figure out a solution soon.
Young Mary, don't take it to heart. That Emerald, she just has a bad temper. Your girl was fussy all night. I was the one who fed her a little before she slept.
Thank you, Miss Autumn. Could I switch shifts with you? That way, even if Sonny cries at night, it won't bother you.
My dear, it's not that I won't help, but my eyesight is really bad. Once it gets dark out, I can't see a thing. I'm just afraid I can't care for the little master.
It's fine, Miss Autumn. Last night, you've already helped me. For the rest, I'll figure out a way myself.
All right, I'll head out first then.
The side chamber is small, but if I clean it up, it's perfectly livable.
That side chamber is so dark and tiny. How can anyone live there?
It may be small, but we won't bother anyone. It'll save a lot of trouble.
I didn't expect you to be so considerate. Fine. If you want to, then go.
Thanks, matron.
Hold on. You can stay there. But if you break anything inside, I'll have your hide.
Yes, thank you, matron. I understand. Matron Thompson seems cold on the outside and is very strict about the rules. But as long as you don't cross the line, she's not unreasonable. She just has a sharp tongue but a soft heart. Although lately it's been busy and tiring, Sunny and I have finally settled down.
Hurry, follow me to the front yard. Make it snappy.
Matron is in such a hurry. Did something happen again?
Mercy, young master, I was wrong.
Everyone from the courtyards is here. I wonder why there is such a big commotion today. She's dead.
Keep your eyes open and look closely. This wretched maid had the nerve to take advantage of Lord Charles while he was a little tipsy and try to sneak into his bed. According to the manor's rules, anyone with such evil intent gets 50 heavy blows and is sold off. Dismissed.
A living, breathing person, beaten to death, just like that. Lord Charles really is as ruthless as they say. I must steer clear of him. And in this manner, I have to be extra careful. Lord Winston.
No need to bow. Today, did something happen to Jamie?
He's fine.
While taking care of the child, if you need anything, you can tell Lady Winston anytime.
Yes, thank you, Lord Winston. Good thing Lord Winston seems stern, but is actually gentle and considerate to servants. Unlike the violent Lord Charles, they're completely different.
Come and collect your wages for last month. 3 taels each. Count it carefully.
3 taels of silver. Whether past or present, money always brings peace of mind.
Oh my, you have it easy, young Mary. Whatever you make, you get to spend it on yourself and the girl. Not like us. Working hard all month, the money in our hands barely gets warm before we rush it back home. Sigh.
Miss Autumn, do you really want to be like me? With no family to trust with money, or even send a message to? None at all. If I give you this blessing, would you take it?
A blessing like that, I just couldn't handle. You better keep it for yourself.
What's she so smug about?
Young Mary.
Miss Autumn?
Yesterday I misspoke. Try this peanut brittle I bought. Consider it my apology.
These snacks, where are they from? Didn't I ask Matron for leave yesterday to take my wages home? I bought them near my house. As a nanny, anything we eat requires extra caution. Refusing it seems ungrateful. But if I eat it, and something goes wrong, thank you for your kindness, Miss Autumn. My stomach has been a bit upset lately. Eating it might make me feel worse. Didn't Matron teach us to watch our diets? It's best if I avoid it.
Oh, just a piece or two won't do any harm.
I've nursed kids twice now. What to eat and what not to eat? I don't need a girl to teach me. So fussy and unappreciative.
You two, hurry to Lily Court. Something happened to Little Master. Lady Winston, the nannies who served Little Master these past 2 days are all here.
Little Master is having an allergic reaction. Perhaps a nanny ate allergenic food and passed it to him through her milk. That's what caused the hives.
Investigate. Investigate this thoroughly. Whoever caused Jamie's allergy will receive 30 heavy blows, be thrown out of the manor, and never be used again.
I'm doomed. What do I do now? Don't blame me, Mary Finch. It's your own fault for having no one to rely on. You're the easiest target. Lady Winston. It was her. She's the one who ate the peanut brittle.
Lady Winston, it wasn't me.
Madam, Little Master is indeed allergic to peanuts.
Lady Winston, it's her.
Take Jamie inside first. Give him his medicine. Do you take me for a fool? The reason Mary Finch came here, I know it very well. I was the one who gave them a way to survive. She needs this job more than anyone else. Why would she ever bite the hand that feeds her? You, on the other hand, are avoiding my gaze. You're obviously guilty. Do you think I'm blind?
Madam, look at this. I found this in a side chamber of Rainview Pavilion.
Side chamber.
Madam, side chamber. That's where Mary Finch lives.
Mary Finch, you kept saying you'd care for Little Master. Is this what you meant? Lady Winston,
Mary Finch.
I explained everything so clearly to you. How could you be so foolish and make such a huge mistake?
Nanny Finch, you always look so responsible and diligent. Turns out it was all an act put on for Madam. Now that Little Master has suffered such an incident, how many lives do you have to pay for this?
Miss Autumn accused me first. And the evidence is solid. No matter what I say, no one will believe me. Besides, absolutely no one would dare to stick their neck out for me. Am I really getting kicked out today?
No one can testify for Mary. She is definitely taking the fall.
Lady Winston, I can testify. Autumn Moon ate it.
What are you talking about?
Go on.
Ever since we arrived, we haven't stepped outside. Only Autumn Moon, yesterday, claiming to send wages home, asked Matron Lewis for leave. The peanut brittle was also brought back by her. Not just eating it herself, she tried to share it with me. But I refused to take it.
Emerald and I have had our differences. I can't believe she helped me. Lady Winston, I did approve Autumn Moon's leave. But who knew she'd eat random things outside? I had no idea.
Mercy, Lady Winston, I didn't know young sir was allergic to peanuts. I know I was wrong. I'll never do it again. Please have mercy, Lady Winston.
Mercy. Mercy. Your reckless greed caused Jamie so much suffering. Your milk is tainted with peanuts. He can never drink it again. What use are you to the manor, somebody? Drag her out, give her 30 heavy blows, throw her out, and never let her return.
Lady Winston, move it. Lady Winston.
30 heavy blows. That's half her life gone. Being thrown out. It's no different from being dead. Matron Lewis, she is a nanny. How dare you give her leave? For this you are gravely responsible. Somebody, drag Matron Lewis out too. Throw her out of the manor.
Lady Winston, please. Considering I've served the manor for 20 years.
Drag her out. Lady Winston.
Move it. Lady Winston.
Matron Thompson, you failed in your oversight. You are docked 3 months' wages.
I accept my fault. Thank you for your mercy, Lady Winston.
And you two nannies. You may not have done it directly, but living in the same courtyard, you failed to stop her. You also share the blame. You're each docked 1 month's wages.
We accept our punishment.
Dismissed.
20 years in the manor, and still she couldn't escape such punishment. Matron Thompson, please wait.
What is it? What is this?
I promised you before, if I got to work here, I'd give you half my wages. I meant to give it today, but I got delayed until now.
You are a grateful one. But you were fined as well. Just keep it.
Matron, please, just take it. For what happened today, we got you in trouble too.
Do you know why Autumn Moon was so reckless in trying to frame you?
I have no backing in the manor, making me an easy target.
You have Lady Winston's trust. The other servants are quite jealous. You'd better be careful.
Thank you for the advice, Matron. You really are a good person.
You aren't afraid of me?
You may be strict with the rules, but you have a good heart. You always act fairly, too. I couldn't be more grateful to you. Why would I be afraid?
If only my own good-for-nothing son and lazy daughter-in-law had half your heart. I've been in this manor for many years now. I might not have much power, but I do have some connections. If you don't mind, in private, you can call me Godmother. If you run into any trouble, as your godmother, I can help smooth things over.
With Matron Thompson as my godmother, I'd finally have some solid backing. Your daughter, Mary, greets you, Godmother.
Good girl. Since you call me Godmother, I can't take your money. From now on, in the manor, we'll look out for each other.
Sonny and I are all alone. Even if I save up money, it's like a child flashing gold. It'll easily draw greedy eyes. Until I can protect us, Winston Manor is our safest sanctuary. So I need to do my job well and secure my place here. Lord Winston.
Is Jamie asleep?
Yes, Lord Winston. Little Master just had his milk. He's already asleep.
About the peanut brittle today. I've heard about it. You are always responsible. Autumn Moon wronged you, and she paid the price. Don't take it to heart.
Lord Winston. He cares so much for the servants, and even came to comfort me. Yes. Lord Winston.
From now on, if you are short on anything, or if you have any needs, just tell the servants. Only when the nanny is well. Can the child be well cared for?
Yes, Lord Winston. I will do my absolute best to take care of little master. He has a cold face, but a warm heart. He cares deeply for little master. He and Lady Winston must be deeply in love. Oh.
Go change your clothes.
Yes. Sonny started eating solid food recently, so my milk built up. And Lord Winston saw me. On the way back, if someone runs into me, it'll be so embarrassing. I better hide and sort this out.
Get him! Red General! Go, 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 go! Here, Lord Charles, split it among yourselves.
Lord Charles, I just saw a maid acting all sneaky, hiding behind the rockery. Do you think she's from some courtyard, refusing to give up, trying to get your attention?
Since she is here for me, I can't let her down. I'll go catch her myself. Sneaking around here, what are you up to?
It's Lord Charles. Why did I run into him? If he thinks I'm trying to seduce him, will I end up like that maid the other day, beaten to death? Mercy, Lord Charles.
Lord Charles, are you all right? That maid just now, should we go catch her and bring her back?
Yeah, she actually dared to bump into you. We can't let her off the hook.
Chase? Chase what? Forget it. She is just a clueless maid. I can't be bothered with her. By the way, about today, neither of you breathes a word. Understood?
Yes, yes, yes.
Since when has Lord Charles been so forgiving?
Shh, whatever Lord Charles says goes. We didn't see anything. Let's go, let's go.
I'm just a nanny. Lord Charles definitely doesn't know me. He shouldn't come looking for me. Autumn Moon was sent away. Now it's just you and me. We're taking 12-hour shifts, barely any time to catch a breath. Working in a noble house is always like this. Until a new nanny arrives, we just have to grit our teeth and bear it.
Wherever she is, there is always a faint scent.
That's weird. Felt like someone was here. I must be too tired. Probably just dreaming.
What exactly am I doing? Why is it that around her, I just can't control myself?
For about half a month now, when I'm sleeping, I always feel like someone's watching me. Sometimes I even feel their breath, but when I wake up, there's no one there.
Please, let me check your pulse. Your pulse is a bit thin and tense. It shows signs of overthinking. I'll prescribe some medicine for you. Mrs. Finch, rest assured, Winston Manor is very safe. There's no way a thief could sneak in.
Thank you, doctor. I'm still nursing right now. I won't need the medicine. Could it be I really am just too tired? Forget it. Why overthink pointless things? I should focus on how to become indispensable, so I can secure my place with Lady Winston.
Nanny Finch.
Little Master just had his milk. Let me put him to sleep. No need. I'll play with him a bit longer.
Nanny Finch. Even though I'm new here, I've been a nanny for 10 years. Every baby I've cared for goes straight to sleep after milk. Playing with Little Master like this might make you look busy, but it's just tiring him out.
Nanny Finch, why do you never let him sleep right after a feed, but play with him instead?
Lady Winston, this is to help Little Master separate eating from sleeping. Playing a little stimulates his mind and helps build a healthy routine.
No wonder Jamie has been much more energetic lately. He cries less and even sleeps more regularly. But Nanny Finch, for someone so young, you sure know a lot.
Thank you, Lady Winston.
Violet, give the order. Have the other nannies learn from Nanny Finch. From now on, the nannies will answer to Nanny Finch.
Mary will not let you down, Lady Winston. Lady Winston, I notice Little Master is teething, drooling a lot, and prone to drool rash. So I made a few bibs, made of the softest fine cotton, very absorbent and won't rub his skin. May I put one on Little Master?
The stitching is fine. The fabric is soft.
Nanny Finch, you're so thoughtful. The ones you made for Jamie before, those stuffed toys, Jamie loves them so much.
You flatter me, Lady Winston. I'm just doing my duty. Whether it's stuffed toys or baby bibs, these are just minor favors. It's far from enough. I need to do something to truly secure my place.
Last month's silk thread for Silk Gallery cost 150 taels. That seems a bit much.
Lady Winston, if I may, the higher amount might not be an error.
What? What?
Southport's new silk arrived last month, causing Lake silk prices to drop by 10%. This 150 taels for purchasing, if based on the old price, is indeed a bit high, but if we use the new price, it seems about right.
That is true.
Madam can make her own judgments about the accounts. As a nanny, just do your job. How dare you speak out of turn?
You're right, Miss Violet. I spoke out of turn.
Take the Little Master back to his room. Don't disturb Madam's work.
Yes.
Just as Mary Finch said, recalculating with a 10% drop. The old numbers were indeed wrong.
Violet, go get Nanny Finch back here.
Huh?
Just go when I tell you to.
Yes.
Nanny Finch, come help me with this account.
All done.
That fast?
All done.
That fast? The method you mentioned, grouping similar expenses and comparing past periods, is extremely useful. These methods of yours, where did you learn them? I've never heard of them.
In college, I got an accounting certificate. But this reason is something I can't say. Madam Winston, my neighbor was an accountant at a firm. Just by watching him, I managed to learn a few tricks.
No wonder. Having you just be a nanny is a bit of a waste of your talent. Don't you agree, Mary?
The crucial moment is here. You flatter me, Lady Winston. I don't deserve such praise. Being taken in by you and having a place in the manor to care for the Little Master is already a huge blessing. I only hope that in the future, I can always stay in the manor and have enough to eat.
She's showing her loyalty to me. Mary has accounting skills and she is dedicated to Jamie. Keeping her around will definitely be very useful. You are a good woman, upright and hardworking. From now on, when you're off your shifts, you can help with the accounts. I'll add another tael to your monthly pay.
Thank you, Lady Winston. I'll do everything in my power to repay your great kindness. Just like that, my pay went up again. As long as I can stay in the manor, I don't mind the hard work. Lord Winston, is that you?
Yes.
Please don't.
Don't cry, Miss Finch. I'll be good to you. I will. After that absurd dream, she has been lingering in my mind. Could I be falling for her?
Lord Winston, forgive me. I didn't know it was you, my lord. You must have mistaken me for Lady Winston.
Did you do all this?
My lord, yes, I've learned some bookkeeping. Seeing Lady Winston so busy and stressed over the accounts, I offered to help. Lady Winston didn't mind, and even taught me a few tricks.
You took such complicated ledgers and made them so easy to understand. Well done.
Thank you, Lord Winston.
Sit.
If anyone saw that, and rumors spread that I seduced Lord Winston, I'll lose my life for sure.
I finally got something on you. Seducing the master, you little tramp. I'll make you pay.
Lord Winston, let me pour you some tea. Forgive me, my lord. I deserve to die. My hand slipped. I accidentally stained your robe. I deserve death. Please punish me severely, my lord. Angering my lord and being punished is still better than being accused of seduction. Husband, you're back early today. What happened? Lady Winston, this is all my fault. I was serving Lord Winston tea, and my hand slipped, accidentally staining his robe.
It is fine. It is nothing.
You're usually so careful. Why so careless today? I suppose checking these accounts has tired you out. Never mind. Since Lord Winston doesn't mind, you may go now.
Yes. Thank you, Lady Winston. And Lord Winston for your mercy.
Husband. My lord.
It is fine.
Nanny Finch didn't mean it. Please don't blame her. Go change into clean clothes first.
All right.
Jamie recognizes people more now. He smiles when he sees you. Would you like to hold him?
You let a nanny manage the accounts.
At first, I just let her give it a try. I didn't expect her to have such a talent for bookkeeping. To be honest, my lord, some simple and practical tricks I actually learned from her. The accounts she managed, I've checked them carefully. Not a single error.
Not only is she good with kids, but she also manages accounts. She knows her boundaries and knows her place. A little clumsiness is no big deal.
My lord, please stay and rest today.
I can't. I need to go to the justice office.
What is it? In front of Madame, there's nothing you can't say. Speak up now.
I suspect Nanny Finch. She has ulterior motives.
What nonsense is this? Nanny Finch works diligently. Do you know making false claims is a grave offense?
I am not lying. I saw it with my own eyes from the door. I saw Lord Winston hugging Nanny Finch.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I saw it very clearly.
Madam Winston, this is serious. If Nanny Zoe hadn't seen it, she wouldn't dare make it up.
Why would Lord Winston cross the line? If Mary really had such shameless thoughts to seduce her master, then why did she spill the tea on purpose and stain his robe, making him so upset? You need evidence for this.
You are absolutely right, madam. Words aren't enough. We definitely need evidence.
Madam, if Mary really wants to climb the ladder, she must be a vain and greedy person. I actually have a plan to expose her true colors.
Do as you suggested.
Lady Winston?
The sun is lovely today. Take Jamie out for some sun.
Yes.
By the way, Jamie's new bib with the little tiger was left in the room. Go fetch it. It's the most comfortable for him.
Yes, madam. Why is there a bracelet here?
Madam Winston, the bracelet is missing.
What? Take Jamie to the next room. Mrs. Finch, let me ask you. Since you entered this manor, how have I treated you?
You have treated me with great kindness. Great kindness.
Great kindness indeed. And this is how you repay me?
I don't know what I've done to make you so angry.
How long will you play dumb? Yesterday, you and Lord Winston were in the room, acting inappropriately. Today, you had the audacity to steal my gold bracelet. I was so wrong about you. I originally thought you were an honest and decent person. I never expected you'd seduce the master and then steal from me. I can't leave Jamie near a menace like you. Guards! Drag this wretch away and throw her out of the manor.
Madam, I can explain. The bracelet.
Still making excuses? Madam spared you a beating before kicking you out. Consider it a mercy.
Madam. Did you hear, Lord Winston?
Nanny Finch was kicked out by Madam. You just never know about people.
What?
What's wrong with Lord Winston? That's the first time I've seen him so nervous and anxious.
Madam, don't be too upset. She's not worth it.
Leave me for now. I want to rest a bit. Why is the bracelet here? Didn't Mary Finch take it? I made a mistake. Violet! Hurry and get Mary back.
Lord Winston, I was just in a rush. I'm sorry.
Husband, what's wrong? Someone told me earlier that Mary had ulterior motives toward you. I acted on impulse and misunderstood her. That's why I sent Violet to bring her back. Violet was just in a panic. Please don't mind her.
So it was because of me that she was misunderstood. To think a single action of mine brought her such huge trouble.
Husband?
It is nothing. Go quickly.
Husband, do you think I did something wrong?
Why do you say that?
The way you looked when you came in. I've never seen you like that.
Yeah, to think I'd act so out of line for a mere nanny, and even cause her trouble from now on. You did nothing wrong.
Move!
What's going on?
She made a mistake, and Madam ordered her to be kicked out at once.
What? Well, for us servants, knowing our place is key. We really shouldn't have any improper thoughts. Nanny Zoe. Matron, I'm not the one scheming here. A lowly wet nurse trying to marry up a great man like Lord Winston. Why would he ever fancy her? She totally deserves this. If you ask me, Lady Winston is too kind-hearted. Someone who forgets her place should be dragged out and beaten. 50 hard strokes. That would end her. You! What are you waiting for? Get out of here! You dare stop me? Lady Winston ordered to kick you out.
Who said Madam ordered this?
Who do you think you are, daring to act on Lady Winston's behalf?
Nanny Finch, Madam sent me to bring you a few things. Here is your reward from her, 10 gold pieces. She felt it wasn't enough, so she also added a set of silver jewelry.
10 gold pieces.
Many thanks to Lady Winston for the reward. Thank you, Miss Violet, for making the trip.
You're too kind. It's my duty. Madam Winston said Nanny Finch is someone she trusts. If anyone in the future dares to cross you, just let Madam Winston know. She will stand up for you.
Miss Violet, what is going on here? Didn't they just say she was being kicked out?
There was a misunderstanding. It's all been cleared up now. But as for you, how dare you talk nonsense in front of Lady Winston?
Matron Thompson, effective immediately. Kick Nanny Zoe out of the manor.
But...
Someone drag her out.
No!
Move.
Nanny Finch, Madam Winston asked to see you.
Please let me tidy up first.
What exactly is going on?
Wait until I come back, and I'll explain it to you. Mary, about today. I misunderstood you. You were wronged. I am sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
As the lady of the house, you're actually willing to apologize to a servant like me. I wasn't thinking straight today. Please don't blame me.
Please don't say that, Lady Winston.
You mentioned you live in the side chamber. That place is too small for you. I had Violet go and arrange a small courtyard for you. From now on, you and Sonny can stay there.
Thank you, Lady Winston.
Tell your godmother about today. What exactly happened?
I knew it. I can't hide anything from you. I purposely let Lady Winston misunderstand me, so that Lady Winston would completely trust me. Godmother, you know how it is. This manor is full of schemes. Even maids scheme against each other. Only by gaining her trust can I secure my place here. Sonny and I have no home. We can't afford any risks.
Oh, my child.
Don't worry, Godmother. Lady Winston has been so kind to me. I will do my absolute best to take care of the little master and help Lady Winston manage things.
What about you and Lord Winston?
I wouldn't dare think of such a thing.
You're a smart girl. From now on, stay away from the lords of the manor. You must not give rise to any suspicion.
I understand, Godmother.
Sister Mary, I'm Bamboo. Lady Winston sent me to serve you from now on.
Lady Winston actually gave me a maid. She's been so kind to me. I'll definitely repay her kindness. I'll go to Lily Court for my shift. Please look after Sonny for me.
Leave her to me, Sister Mary.
Hey, over there. Bring that ball to me.
Why did I run into Wild Charlie again? Yes. Lord Charles, your ball.
Look at you, all huddled up. Like a frightened quail. What? Do you have a guilty conscience?
You're joking, my lord. I wouldn't dare.
If you wouldn't dare, then lift your head. Let me have a look. What are you waiting for? Look up.
My masters still need me. I must take my leave now. Hey.
What an ill-mannered maid.
Where have I seen her before? It is her.
Lord Charles, are you sick? Why is your face so red?
I am not sick. I am just hot from playing ball.
Lord Charles' temper sure comes out of nowhere.
That woman just now, did you see her?
Yeah. Which courtyard is she from? I think she's from Lady Winston's courtyard. The little master's nanny.
Is that so?
Oh, what wind blew Lord Charles to my Lily Court today?
Oh, I passed the market and saw this fun toy. Thought Jamie might like it. Sister-in-law, is this everyone in your courtyard?
Some are off duty. Why?
She is not here.
Nothing. I have to go. See you.
Madam, what's wrong with Lord Charles? He seemed to be looking for someone. With his personality, as long as he's not causing trouble outside, just let him be. He needs to take a real hard fall to truly learn his lesson. Take a fall? With his status and temper? Inside or outside the manor, who would dare cross him? If he doesn't trip others up, we should thank our lucky stars. Enough ants can kill an elephant, let alone an arrogant one. Then, who could make Lord Charles fall? Just watch, things change. Who can really say?
Sister Mary, Capital City hasn't been safe lately. That flower thief is getting bolder. Many noblemen's wives and daughters have fallen victim.
Haven't they caught him yet?
Not yet. That thief is extremely cunning. He comes and goes without a trace. But don't worry, Sister Mary. Winston Manor is heavily guarded. We'll be perfectly safe.
Mm-hmm. Could it be the flower thief? Lord Charles.
Which blind fool dares to strike me?
Oh no, he's a killer. I'm dead if I get caught.
Trying to run after hitting me? Who gave you the nerve?
Lord Charles, please let me go.
Why are you hiding? I've looked for you several times, but you kept slipping away. Let's see you escape this time.
He still remembers the grudge. Now he's using alcohol for revenge. If he finds out that I hit him...
Hey, you dare push me?
That's for offending me. You asked for it. Good. He's breathing. He's not dead. But I can't let him just lie here like this. This way, anyone who sees him will just think he came home drunk, accidentally slipped, and passed out.
Lord Charles is here. Hurry, help me get him inside.
I just hope when he wakes up, he doesn't remember a thing from before he passed out.
Hit me. Let me see if it was really you.
I really don't dare.
Hit me when I say so. God, the excuses. I said hit me.
If I hide now, Sunny is still inside. She might get dragged into this. Besides, I caused this mess. I can't drag innocent bamboo into it. Greetings, Lord Charles.
It is you. You're the one who hit me last night.
Yes.
In all my life, ruling the capital city, I'm the one who beats people up. I've never been knocked out by a servant, let alone by a woman. Good. Very good. You should know that I am not to be messed with. I believe in a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. You hit me once, so I'll hit you 10 times.
Calm down, Lord Charles. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that lately the capital city has been restless. There's a flower thief on the loose. If I knew it was you, even with 10 times the courage, I wouldn't have dared.
Are you calling me a flower thief?
I wouldn't dare. You are of noble birth, naturally different from such villains. Climbing the wall to return last night, right when the flower thief is rampant. It's hard not to cause a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? So you mean, you hitting me was justified?
I was just defending myself.
What a sharp tongue you have. Do you know the consequences of attacking your master?
I am just a servant. The worst that could happen is getting a beating and getting kicked out. Unlike you, who has a noble status, if this gets out and reaches Lord and Lady Winston, they might ask you why you sneaked in last night. Winston Manor has strict rules. If it ruins your reputation, Lord Charles, that would be a true loss.
You dare threaten me? Is that it? Think I can't deal with you?
Sister Mary!
Lord Charles, let go of me! Let me go! The baby is crying! Sunny! She must be hungry. Lord Charles, could you please step out for a moment? If you want to punish me, please wait a little while.
Why should I? Leave just because you say so. Who knows what you are up to?
My baby is hungry.
Your baby's hungry. What is that to me? Get back here! Who said you could leave?
What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? In broad daylight. I mean, in plain sight. I'm a decent man of honor. Is this woman trying to beg for mercy like that? That sound. So she undressed to feed her baby. What was I just thinking?
Lord Charles, I know my crime. Whatever my punishment is entirely up to you. I honestly thought earning Lady Winston's trust would finally bring Sunny and me a little peace, but I ended up offending you. That maid just tried to seduce you and was beaten to death. What about me? I probably won't even know how I'm going to die.
You!
What are you so upset about? I was the one who got hit, and I didn't say anything yet. Here you are acting like the victim. Get up, now!
Does that mean, Lord Charles, you're sparing me?
If I let her off this easily, where does that leave my pride? The bump on my head still hurts. But I can't just throw her out either.
In your dreams. I'll remember this. Once the bump on my head is gone, we'll settle the score.
Dodged a bullet this time. Once enough time passes, the bump on Wild Charlie's head will eventually heal. With no evidence, I'll beg Lady Winston, and I might just get away with it. Madam Winston, the accounts are done. Mary, you're really getting the hang of this. Lord Charles is here. Why is he here again?
Sister-in-law. You look great today.
Charlie, you're such a sweet talker. How are your studies?
Doing fine.
I'll take the little master to the side chamber for a diaper change.
Trying to avoid me? No way.
Violet, fetch me a basin of water.
Lord Charles, this is Lady Winston's courtyard.
I know that. So, is this lily court off limits to me?
That is not what I meant.
Why are you hiding? Weren't you acting all tough last time?
Are you tired of the manor?
Lord Charles, about the past. It was all my fault. Please be lenient with me. And don't make things difficult.
How is this making it difficult?
Last time at the Rockery, was it because of this too?
Yes, Lord Charles. Please let me handle it.
What happens if you don't?
It will be very embarrassing for me.
What do I care if you're embarrassed? It is the perfect time to settle the score for when you knock me out.
If I'm embarrassed, he won't hold a grudge about me knocking him out. I'm from the modern world. Breastfeeding is perfectly normal. A wet shirt is awkward. But compared to a beating, or getting kicked out of the manor, it's nothing. Lord Charles, do you mean it? Is what Lord Charles said true?
You!
This woman is actually considering it. Shouldn't she be more ashamed?
Why are you still here? Didn't you say you were leaving?
Oh, I was just on my way out. Just checking on my nephew.
Just you wait.
Mary, there's nothing else here. You can head back now. Go change into some dry clothes. Yes, my lady.
Lord Charles, are you still bothered by that nanny? If you ask me, you should just send her to do the hardest labor.
You think I haven't thought of that, but she is currently useful to my sister-in-law. Besides, if my parents find out, I'll only get myself in trouble.
So you're saying we just let her be?
I already have a plan. You can go now.
If I can't do it openly, I'll just do it in secret.
What do you want, Lord Charles?
Surprised to see me?
Didn't you say in Lady Winston's courtyard that if I did nothing, you'd let me off?
When did I say I'd let you go? You were good at twisting words. Seems like hitting me. Didn't scare you. It only made you bolder. You even dare to ignore my words.
Then what exactly do you want me to do?
Let me have a taste.
Just give me a little taste, and I'll let you go.
Taste what?
If my nephew can have some, why can't I?
You're shameless. How is this any different from assault? I came here to be a wet nurse, not a concubine.
W what? You are not willing. I haven't even settled the score with you yet, and you won't even give me this tiny compensation.
Let go! Let go of me!
Charles, what are you doing?
Brother, what brings you here?
In broad daylight, grabbing a woman. How frivolous. Next month is your coming-of-age ceremony. Are these the manners you learned?
Brother, I was wrong.
Then, go back and reflect on your actions. If I catch you doing this again, I will personally tell our parents, punish you.
Thank you, Lord Winston.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
If he bullies you again, you can come to me. Go on back. Am I the only one who can't touch her?
Lord Winston seems strict. He scolded Wild Charlie, but in the end, they are family, bound by blood. I'm nothing but an insignificant servant. My fate can be decided with just one word from them. If Lord Charles continues to pester me, then I need to plan to leave the manor.
Sister, you're finally here from Southport.
You have no idea, sister. The family business is just so busy. Oh, this must be little Jamie. Bring him here. Let me see.
I heard long ago you had a precious grandson. I finally get to see him today. Here, come on.
Oh, look at this little face.
Lady Langley's nails are so long. They might hurt little master. I need to be careful.
These little eyes. He's so handsome.
He's just a baby. Don't overpraise him.
But little Jamie here is indeed well behaved.
They really have it all. The eldest's career is smooth, and now they have a healthy grandson. Compared to my family's mess, how can I not be jealous?
You are truly blessed, sister. We just work together as a family. Jamie needs his solid food now. Mary, go to the kitchen and bring the yam puree. You're the most careful with him. I don't trust anyone else.
Yes, madam.
Jamie! Little master! Jamie, my Jamie! My grandson was perfectly fine. How did he end up like this while in your hands?
Hey, I didn't do anything at all. Don't blame this on me.
You're lying. Jamie has always been healthy. He's never had any sudden illness.
Where's the manor physician? Hurry and get him over here.
We've already sent for him.
Mary, please save Jamie.
Please trust me, madam.
As long as you save him, do whatever it takes.
What are you doing?
Stop! How dare you treat little master like this?
Nanny Finch, do you have a death wish?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and take her away.
Mother, wait a moment. Mary would never hurt Jamie.
Step aside. That's no way to save a child.
Stop. Exactly. Isn't she doing it on purpose? If you ask me, a wicked maid like her should be beaten to death.
Oh, thank God. You're okay now, Jamie.
Thank goodness.
I had emergency training in the modern world. The way to handle choking, whether it's for adults or children, is to use the Heimlich maneuver.
Choking is extremely dangerous. Good thing someone forced out the lotus seed. You saved the little master's life.
Thank you so much, Mary. You saved Jamie again. Nuts like lotus seeds shouldn't be given to children. If not saved in time, they could die in an instant.
Why are you looking at me? It wasn't me who fed Jamie the lotus seed.
I didn't even say it was you, but you're so quick to deny it. Who'd believe you have nothing to hide?
Listen to yourself, sister. We are all family here. Would I hurt Jamie? Maybe some audacious servant put on this show on purpose.
What do you mean?
Just earlier, wasn't she the one holding Jamie? If you ask me, she fed it to him on purpose.
Impossible. Mary is not that kind of person.
Is that so? That method she used to save him, who has ever seen it? If she hadn't planned it, why is it that she was the one who saved Jamie?
It wasn't me. This method of mine was learned in my childhood from a wandering doctor on the mountain. Besides, I was out for 15 minutes. If I had done it, little master would absolutely not have lasted until I returned.
After Mary left, weren't you the one playing with him?
Maybe his little hands were just grabbing around and he accidentally grabbed a lotus seed and put it in his mouth. It was purely an accident.
Today, my grandson is truly blessed to have such a brave and careful maid. If anything had happened to Jamie, you wouldn't want to know the consequences.
If over a simple accident today you suspect me without proof, if word of this gets out, for the Peyton family's reputation and nephew Peyton's career, it won't do anyone any good. Think it through, sister-in-law. It's just a few words from a lowly nanny. Do you really believe her? If you ask me, Jamie suffered today. All because she failed to watch him properly. She should be punished. It's all because this nanny didn't watch him. She must be punished.
Mary Finch saved Jamie, yet she gets punished? Winston Manor. Since when do we twist the truth like this?
Lord Peyton, you're just in time.
Look at this mess. I may be from a branch family, but I'm still a person of status. Can't I even discipline a lowly servant anymore?
Whoever made Jamie suffer is the one to be punished.
Are you trying to teach me a lesson?
Mrs. Langley, if Lord Peyton can't punish you, what about me?
Mother, you're back.
Yes, and if I didn't return, I wouldn't have known.
Since when do you call the shots in Winston Manor?
I wouldn't dare.
Southport is a fine place, but I've heard there's some trouble with the shipping business.
Yes, a little, but it's nothing major.
Even small issues matter. Now get back and deal with it.
Yes, Mother, right away.
You're the one who saved Jamie.
Grand Lady Winston, taking good care of the little master is my duty.
You protected your master well today, and deserve a reward. Go fetch my pair of gold and pearl bracelets to reward the Finch family. Double her wages for this month.
Thank you, Grand Lady Winston.
I must say, this nanny is quite capable. She is also very steady. We can promote her more in the future.
Yes, Grandmother. What's with my husband? I must be overthinking. A man like him, how could he fall for someone else?
Don't cry, Sonny. Mommy will get you some medicine. Please, let me go out. My daughter has a fever. We can't wait until dawn.
I'm not being difficult, but the manor has rules. You'll have to wait until morning.
Please.
What's going on?
Lord Winston, my child is sick.
Please, have mercy.
Let me go out. Sonny is in critical condition. We can't wait until dawn.
Let her pass.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Stop right there. It's past curfew now. The pharmacies are already closed. If you go out alone, not only will you fail to get medicine, but you might also be questioned by the night watch on patrol. One wrong move, and your life could be in danger.
But...
Don't be reckless. I'll go with you. What are you waiting for? Weren't you in a hurry? Get in.
Yes.
I clearly decided not to see her again, but the moment I see her,
Forgive me, my lord. I didn't mean to. My lord.
It's a spare from the carriage. Put it on for now.
Thank you, my lord.
Give me the prescription. I'll go get the medicine. Wait in the carriage. If the night watch spots you, it will be big trouble.
Thank you for your help tonight, my lord. Your kindness tonight will be etched in my heart. I will do my utmost to serve Lady Winston and Little Master in return.
Master and servant? But what if I want more?
Lady Winston, Sonny had a fever yesterday. Thanks to Lord Winston's help. Thank you, Lord Winston. And thank you, Lady Winston. Don't mind Lord Winston's strict look. The truth is, he's warm-hearted. Deep down, he's very sentimental. It's just that he isn't great with words. Look at these. Lord Winston gathered these from Central City and the surrounding areas for the kids to play with. There's 2 of everything? We prepared a set for Sonny, too. I can't possibly accept this. The masters are too kind. I appreciate the gesture, but I really shouldn't take these. They're not worth much anyway. Just take them. Otherwise, the extra set will just be thrown away.
Thank you, Lady Winston.
I need to get back before it starts snowing.
Lord Charles.
Get in.
What are you doing here?
Sonny had a fever a few days ago. We came for a checkup today. Thank you for your help, Lord Charles.
Sitting so far away afraid, I'll eat you.
I wouldn't dare.
If you wouldn't dare, why not sit closer? Aren't you afraid your little one will freeze? Is this your daughter?
Yes, Lord Charles.
This daughter of yours is much sweeter than you today. I guess I've saved you both from a real tight spot. Look how freezing it is outside. If I wasn't so kind-hearted, the 2 of you walking back to the city would freeze half to death.
Thank you, Lord Charles.
Just saying thanks isn't enough. Along with your old debt, how do you plan to repay me?
Lord Charles, a few days ago, I admit I offended you. Whatever you ask of me from now on, I will do my absolute best. And to thank you for the ride, I am willing to pay the fare.
Fare? That little wage of yours comes from our manor anyway. Using our manor's money to pay my fare?
My wages come from the manor, but every penny of it was earned with my own 2 hands, fair and square.
As for our past debts, you said you'd do whatever I asked. Then, regarding my last request, why did you refuse? Just let me have a taste.
Absolutely not.
This is a no. That's a no. What's your problem? Are you messing with me?
Hush, don't cry.
I scared the baby. Stop crying. Quick, make her stop.
He fell asleep. I suppose that's a good thing.
I fell asleep in the carriage? But wait, I always have trouble sleeping. Yesterday it was Mary Finch's singing. Since you helped me sleep, I'll forgive you for leaving me alone in the carriage.
Lord Charles, there you are.
Where's Mary Finch?
Nanny Finch went to the temple with Lady Winston.
Heartless.
Lord Charles hasn't been going out lately. He just watches Nanny Finch every day. I've never seen him care so much about anyone.
You must be tired from the temple trip today. Go get some rest. Yes, madam. Husband.
What is this?
It looks like Nanny Finch's love charm she got today.
No wonder. I saw her today praying for something. Turns out she was asking for love.
Nanny Finch isn't even 20 and she's already a widow. Hoping for someone to lean on again is only natural. Besides, St. Valentine's Abbey's love charms are very effective.
Yes, she's a good woman, hardworking and dutiful, and loves children. If she could really find an honest man, she'd have a good life ahead. I can actually keep an eye out for her.
Enough!
Husband. Lord Winston?
You're praying for love?
As for marriage, I've thought about it. If I meet someone I really like, I'll be with him.
That day will never come.
What?
I said, that day will never come. Are you that desperate for a man?
Whether I am desperate or not has nothing to do with you, my lord. Nothing to do with me? My lord, what are you doing? What is he doing? Could he? My lord, let me go. You are the master, and I am but a servant. Your kindness to me, my lord, is not a blessing. It is deadly poison. Please, my lord, show mercy and spare my life.
Poison? My care for her, to her, is just deadly poison.
Lady Winston has been so kind to me. Surviving with my child was all thanks to her grace. My lord, by doing this, where does that put me?
Grace is the lady. I respect her. But that has nothing to do with me wanting you. I am always self-disciplined, with no selfish desires. Until I met you. I want you, so I will give you a rightful status.
But I refuse to be a concubine, trapped in this little world.
You want to be my lawful wife?
I can never be the legal wife. If I make him think I'm only after wealth and status, he might just give up.
Impossible.
You know it's impossible, my lord. So to me, it's all the same. I'd like to go rest now.
Whatever you want, I can give it to you. Even my heart.
My lord, you are the master. We are master and servant. This relationship will never change.
All right.
I can't believe my lord fell for me. If anyone else were to find out, my days at the manor would surely be over. I finally have enough to buy back my contract. But in the future, am I really going to make Sunny suffer a hard life with me? She's still so young.
It is me.
Lord Charles? What are you doing here? This is highly inappropriate.
I can't sleep. That song you hummed in the carriage. Sing it for me again. I am sleeping here tonight.
No, you can't. If anyone finds out, then...
So you do get scared.
When you hit me with that stick, you seemed pretty experienced. Quite bold, weren't you? Now this dark courtyard is actually scaring you?
Lord Charles, you are so petty. Always holding on to that one little thing.
I am petty. I didn't drag you out, give you a dozen strokes, and throw you out of the manor. That is already a massive favor and broad-minded of me. And you still think I am petty?
If you were to throw me out of the manor now, that would actually be a good thing.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and sing.
Forget it. Before I leave, it's best not to cause any trouble. This servant is a bit...
What is it now?
Lord Charles, if I'm not holding a child, I can't sing.
That is not hard to fix.
Lord Charles! Lord Charles,
Is this okay now? Sing it. Keep dawdling and it'll be dawn.
The moon is bright. The wind is still. Leaves cover the windowsill.
You didn't sing it like this last time. Who are you fooling?
My throat is dry. I can't sing well.
So demanding. Drink.
Thanks, Lord Charles.
There is more.
It's enough. The moon is bright. The wind is still. Leaves cover the windowsill.
You didn't hear anything.
All right. I didn't hear a thing. Lord Charles, shall I keep singing?
Continue.
The moon is bright. The wind is still. Leaves cover the windowsill.
I didn't mean anything by it. Just saw your collar was wet. Must be uncomfortable, so I wanted to help.
Help? You call that helping? You're not that kind-hearted. I think you clearly wanted to take advantage of me.
How is that not helping? Last time you said you were in pain. This time I helped you. Isn't that a good thing? Was worried you'd get wet and end up cold and miserable. Stop.
Let me leave. Let go of me.
There's a blizzard outside. Where could you go? Besides, walking out like that, what would people say?
The storm may be scary, but not as scary as you.
All right. Stop crying. About you hitting me before. Let's just call it even. How does that sound?
No.
Then what do you want? Anything within my power.
I want money. As for tonight, if you want to wipe the slate clean, then pay me in silver. Are you unwilling to pay, my lord?
Fine. Silver, you say? I've got plenty of it. Once I get back, I'll give you more than enough.
About tonight. Please keep it a secret, my lord. I hope you'll leave me alone in the future. Pretend this never happened. From now on, we go our separate ways.
No.
Why?
No reason. I said no, and I mean no.
You rogue!
Call me whatever you want. Tomorrow is my coming-of-age banquet. You must come.
All right. If he really gives me the silver, after I leave with Sunny, we'll at least have something to rely on. She won't have to live a hard life anymore.
Today is Lord Charles's birthday and his coming-of-age ceremony. Lord and Lady Winston take this very seriously. There must be no mistakes whatsoever.
Yes, matron.
Presenting Lord Charles.
He actually seems quite mature today. Today, he seems much more composed.
First capping, symbolizing adulthood and independence. Aspiring to wisdom. Second capping, signifying the defense of the nation. Third capping, declaring readiness to bear family duties. The ceremony is complete.
Is he really the same womanizing playboy Lord Charles? Now that he's of age, he'll surely be more mature. Maybe he'll stop pestering me. Lord Peyton.
The Lantern Festival is bustling tonight. Come out and take a stroll with me.
Forgive me, Lord Peyton. I have to take care of the little master. It's inconvenient to go out.
That's not hard. Just let Bamboo take care of him.
Can't he tell? I just want to stay far away from him. If you're interested, you can just go by yourself. Why drag me along?
Today is my birthday and the Lantern Festival. Father told me to study in my room, but I refused. I want to see the lanterns.
Rest assured, Lord Peyton. I will definitely not tell anyone about this.
Empty promises mean nothing. I can't be at ease. Unless we both hold something over each other. Then you won't snitch, and I can be completely at ease.
Lord Peyton, put me down. I'll go with you.
You should have just listened earlier.
I've never met anyone so difficult.
Today is my coming-of-age ceremony, which means it's also my birthday. You still haven't given me a birthday gift.
You must be joking, Lord Charles. The manor has countless rare treasures. Why would you care about a small token from a servant?
That's different. What, reluctant to spend some money?
You're a master, Lord Charles. Asking a servant for a gift? People will laugh if word gets out.
Just tell me if you're giving it.
Careful! Oh no. Wild Charlie will definitely blame this girl. Lord Charles.
It's fine.
He didn't even get mad. Makes sense. He's always been good with kids. He's extremely gentle with Sunny, too. I'm so sorry, you two. Wait a minute. Sell this lantern to me.
Lily wishes you both a happy marriage, many kids and much joy, lots of blessings.
Don't talk nonsense. I'm just a servant.
This lantern is really pretty. Your words are sweet, too. Go on. Don't hurt your hands.
Lord Charles, why did you stop me from explaining? I am just a lowly servant. That's fine. I was just afraid of ruining your pristine reputation.
The little girl gave us her sincere blessing. If you were so eager to explain, how sad would that make her? Besides, if people mistake us for a couple, I'm the one losing out. I'm fine with it. Why are you so anxious?
You have a silver tongue, Lord Charles. I can't argue with you. Lord Charles, a birthday gift for you.
Just this?
It's the thought that counts. If you don't like it, Lord Charles, I'll just keep it. Hey.
Fine. Better than nothing.
Make a wish. I don't ask for wealth. I don't ask for love. I only wish for a peaceful life and a bright future ahead.
What did you wish for?
It won't come true if I tell.
So petty.
Then what did you wish for, Lord Charles?
It won't come true if I tell.
Charles, what a coincidence. Here you are. We were just looking for you.
Yeah, I was just heading back.
Hey, it's your coming of age. How can you go back so early? The boys and I set up a feast at Moonlight Hall, just for you. Let's go, let's go. Today I must show you what true bliss is. Hurry up. Come on. Let's walk up ahead first.
Hey, So many friends are waiting. You can't just make me lose face, can you?
Take good care of him.
I will, sir.
I didn't look closely earlier, but looking at you now, you're quite the stunner.
Please behave, Mr. Carter. I serve Winston House.
So what if you're from Winston House? You're just a servant. When Charles wakes up, I'll just ask him for you. You think he'd say no?
Eddie, what about Winston House?
I was just joking around. Just rest up. I'll head out. See you tomorrow. Tonight, you better enjoy yourself. Don't waste the boy's efforts.
Lord Charles, are you all right?
You should go back. Don't worry about me.
Drunk people vomit easily at night. If no one is watching, they could choke on their vomit. By the time they are found the next day, they'd be long dead. Lord Peyton is drunk, so he needs someone to look after him tonight. I will be in the outer room. Call me if you need anything. Lord Peyton!
Help me, Mary Finch. I'm losing my mind.
I'll go get you a doctor.
No. It's too late. Eddie and the others drugged the wine they gave me. Help me.
Lord Peyton! Do you really want on your crowning day to get involved with a servant like me? Let me find someone for you.
I don't want anyone else. I just want you.
Lord Peyton, no!
I don't care anymore!
Lord Charles, no!
I don't care anymore.
Lord Charles!
Songbird, help me. Please. Don't be afraid. Follow me. I'll teach you.
Lord Charles, you're awake. Since you're awake, Lord Charles, let's settle the bill.
Settle the bill?
After all, I helped you out last night. According to Moonlight Hall's rules, I should get a tip, shouldn't I?
What do you take me for? A client?
You're a noble heir of Central City, the cream of the crop. Spending a night in a brothel is no big deal. But since this matter has already happened, I think we should set a price and settle the score to avoid any future trouble.
You sure know how to calculate.
Well, to make a living, you must count every penny.
How much do you want?
600 taels.
Fine, I'll pay you at the manor.
Once paid, we're even. As for last night, please forget it, Lord Charles. When we return, you're still Lord Charles, and I'm still a nanny.
Are you really that eager to cut ties with me?
It's almost dawn. You should head back, Lord Charles, before Lord Winston Sr. finds out.
Does she really not care about me at all?
Oh, you're awake. How was it? I'm a good bro, right? That drug is good stuff from the West. Keeps you going all night. And while you have fun, You'll remember everything crystal clear. What, didn't enjoy it? I saw that maid walk out walking perfectly fine. Don't tell me. Charles Peyton, are you crazy?
You treated me so well last night. Of course I have to thank you properly, right?
She's just a maid. Is this really necessary?
She's not a maid. Get out! Yeah. In my heart, she hasn't been a maid for a long time. I've clearly fallen for her.
Mary, where were you last night?
I was with Lord Charles last night.
Tell me the truth. Do you want to climb the social ladder and become a lady? You're young and pretty, with a steady temper. More importantly, you have this relationship with Lord Charles. As long as you're willing, Godmother can help you.
Godmother, I don't want to.
Why not? Lord Charles may be a bit wild and unruly, and a little reckless, but he has a good heart.
If he really had a good heart, how could he beat someone to death?
Are you thinking that Lord Charles is violent? Actually, there's more to that story. That maid wanted to sleep her way up, so she drugged Lord Charles. Think about it. The master is of such noble birth. She used such underhanded methods. What if she harmed his health? If she wasn't punished severely, everyone else would start getting dirty ideas.
I see. I thought he punished her for no reason. But, Godmother, I've made up my mind to leave. Plus, a bitter wife or a bedmaid is not what I want.
You want to leave? Is it because of Lord Charles?
And Lord Winston.
Forget it. You're young. You have your own plans. As your godmother, I won't say much more. But Lady Winston probably won't let you go so easily.
I will do my best to beg her.
Nanny Finch, Lady Winston needs you urgently. Hurry to the Grand Lady's courtyard.
Yes. This is a post-stroke hiccup. The brain damage affected her diaphragm. It could even lead to suffocation.
Quick, get Dr. Sterling.
There's no time, brother. It'll take too long. Get the manor physician!
This is a post-stroke complication. Every second wasted means more danger.
Mary, you know how to treat this, right? Please save grandmother.
Nonsense. The Grand Lady is too precious to let a servant mess with her. If something goes wrong, who can take the blame?
I will. My brother always follows the rules. To vouch for Songbird, a mere nanny. I'm worried about Mother.
We can't delay this anymore. Nanny Finch is always reliable. I'll vouch for her. If anything goes wrong, I'll take full responsibility.
But...
Mother, grandmother is fading fast. Let her try.
Lord Winston, please support the Grand Lady's back. Help her sit up straight.
Stop. With my mother's status, how dare a mere servant?
It worked.
She is always far more capable than I imagined.
She truly is the woman that I have my eye on.
She's breathing. Grandmother is breathing. Thank you so much, Mary.
For a mere nanny, you did remarkably well. I underestimated you.
It is merely my duty. Now that I've saved the Grand Lady, if I buy back my contract to leave the manor, it will give me more leverage.
Lord Charles asked me to deliver this. He's still attending to the Grand Lady, so he couldn't come.
Thank you. 600 taels. He really kept his word. Now I finally have what I need to leave with Sonny. With this money, I can start a business. Once I make a profit, I can pay him back.
Sister Mary, Lady Winston asked for you.
Perfect time to bring up buying back my contract and leaving. I really owe you today, Mary. Ever since you came here, you've helped me so much. Lady Winston, you've been so kind to me. Everything I've done is simply my duty.
Always so modest.
Mary, I'm so glad to have you here. Lady Winston is so good to me. I thought of leaving a few times, but I couldn't bear to part with Lady Winston and Little Master, so I couldn't make up my mind. But now, Lady Winston, Watch out! Jamie!
Help! Somebody help! Help!
Gotcha! Are you cold?
I'm okay.
Charlie is usually so wild. I can't believe he actually cares for someone. When did those two get so close? Mary Finch isn't even resisting.
Alfred, fetch some clean clothes. Brother, what are you doing here?
Charlie, let Tommy take her away.
Lord Charles, thank you for saving me.
You should go change your clothes, too.
Tommy!
Stop right there. Nobody touches her.
Lord Charles, this is against the rules. Lord Charles?
I've never cared about rules. That lake is so deep, and you jumped in without a second thought. I think you just have a death wish.
I was in a rush. I didn't think too much.
Are you the only one in this manor? Is it your turn as a woman to jump down? Do you think no one in this manor can swim? Or is it you're the only capable one? Do you know when you jumped into the water, Cat got your tongue?
Lord Charles, you can just talk. Why stand so close to me?
Now you think it's too close? Why didn't you mind it earlier? You were holding onto my clothes so tightly.
That's because you were saving me.
Why? She has never looked at me like that. The coy little game was never for me, but for my own brother.
Playing dumb won't work with me.
Lord Winston.
When did the manners rules teach you to get handsy with the servants? And act so improperly?
I knew it. You really have feelings for Mary Finch. I was just talking to her. How is that getting handsy?
Do you need to hold her chin to talk? Do you need to be so close? Does she need to dress like this? Do you need to question her alone in a room?
What's wrong with how she's dressed? Should I have let her stay wet? What's wrong with questioning her alone? The staff in this manner. Can't I speak to them in private?
I can overlook your usual antics, but treating a woman so frivolously. Have you no sense of decency at all?
Decency? You're lecturing me about decency today, brother? Then tell me, what exactly is decency? Is it acting like you, wearing a scowl all day so no one in the manor knows what's going on in your head? Is that decency? Besides, are you acting normal today? Saving her was a good thing. Why are you so mad about it? Anyone would think you— Get out! If anyone's leaving, it's you.
I need a word with Mary Finch alone.
Lord Charles, I'll explain it to you later. Lord Winston, if you have no orders, I'll be taking my leave.
Are you planning to go out like that?
Do you know what you did wrong today?
I was wrong. As a woman, to jump in and save someone, getting wet is improper, and it shames Winston Manor.
Is that how my brother scolded you? He's always been wild, straightforward, and can't hide a thing. Acting like that, he's clearly in love. Why choose Charlie? Just because he's unmarried, innocent, and easy to control? You want to be Lady Charles?
So what if I do?
You just mind that I have a wife and can't give you the title, so you settled for less and chose him. Fine, don't answer. As long as I'm here, don't even try. You can only be mine.
Wolves ahead, tigers behind. Winston Manor is now impossible to stay in. Lord Charles.
What did my brother say to you?
Lord Winston is very strict about the rules. He was just asking some questions.
Don't lie to me. I know my brother likes you too.
Don't talk nonsense, Lord Charles.
What about you?
What?
Don't play dumb. What about you? Who do you like?
Let me go! Who I like is none of your business.
How is it none of my business? I like you too.
No. That's impossible. You're teasing me. Stop joking around, Lord Charles.
I'm not joking. I admit, I did indeed tease you before, but I don't know when things changed. Now you're all I think about. A day without you is impossible. I used to think I'd never fall in love, but then you appeared. You changed me. All I want to know now is if you like me as much as I like you.
I'm just a nanny. Just a normal person. What you said today, Lord Charles, I'll pretend I never heard it.
You don't like me? Do you like my older brother?
No. In my eyes, both Lord Winston and Lord Charles are masters. Please go back, Lord Charles.
I won't give up. Mary Finch!
Once Lord Charles leaves the manor, our lives will be like two parallel lines. They will never cross again. A master's affection is nothing more than a passing fancy.
Lord Winston is back.
Husband.
Still up so late.
The thunder woke me and I couldn't go back to sleep.
I have something to discuss with you.
Please go ahead.
I want to take a concubine.
Why?
Why?
When you gave birth to Jamie, it took a great toll on your health. Now that grandmother is sick and the manor's affairs are heavy, having someone else to care for you and share the burden will put my mind at ease.
Your words sound so considerate, always thinking of my well-being, but managing the household for my husband is naturally the duty of the lady of the house. Husband, do you already have someone in mind?
Mary Finch.
Not her. Mary is a respectable commoner, but she was married before. Her background is no longer pure. Not to mention she has a child with her. If you take her in, won't your reputation suffer?
My reputation isn't so fragile to be shaken by some gossip.
Husband, did you ask what she wants?
Who I choose to take in doesn't need her permission.
Husband, a forced match won't end well. If Mary isn't willing, forcing her isn't a good idea.
Handle this matter yourself. My choice won't change.
Lady Winston, you are too kind. When Mary first came to the manor, I knew something was off. Ruby, watch your mouth. Nanny Finch has served the young sir with all her heart. She's always been respectful to Lady Winston, never crossing the line. And why does Lord Winston insist on taking her? Enough!
Jamie.
Should we call Nanny Finch? Usually when she's here, if the young sir cries, she calms him right down.
Shut up! How dare you speak out of turn?
Jamie is closer to Mary than he is to me, his mother. He loves her even more. He calls her Nanny, treating her like a second mother. And now, even my husband. Do I have to share him too?
Hold on, Nanny Finch. Lady Winston ordered that today, Little Master will be watched by Nanny Jane. Then I'll go in to pay my respects. Lady Winston didn't sleep well last night. She asked not to be disturbed. Normally, Lady Winston never refuses the morning greetings. Did something happen? Look what you've done. And you have the nerve to ask? Don't take what Ruby said to heart. She just feels bad for Lady Winston, so she spoke without thinking. Miss Violet, what exactly happened? Can you tell me? Lord Winston is insisting on taking a concubine, and he chose you. Lord Winston actually told Lady Winston about taking me as his concubine? Ruby is convinced that you seduced Lord Winston and drove a wedge between them. I didn't! I would never do anything to betray Lady Winston. Let me in to see her. I'll explain it to her myself. At this point, explaining won't help. Whether Lady Winston believes you doesn't matter anymore. If you truly don't want Lady Winston to suffer over you, there's only one way out. What is it?
Marry Mr. Fisher's son. You'll be a married woman. Then Lord Winston won't force you to be his concubine.
I understand.
Miss Violet, could you let me in to see Lady Winston?
Pardon my intrusion. Please forgive me. You must know by now that Lord Winston wants you. We are alone now. I want the honest truth. If you want this, I can arrange it for you.
I don't want to. I have no desire to be a concubine, let alone break your heart. I've saved enough money. Please, Lady Winston, let me go. You've been so incredibly kind to me. I would never do anything to ruin the harmony between you and Lord Winston.
I knew it. You've always been honest and upright. You are not someone who covets wealth.
But, Lady Winston, please let me leave the manor. As for Mr. Fisher's family, I will gladly meet with them.
You don't blame?
Not at all. I originally thought you'd kick me out of the manor. After all, no woman could accept her husband having someone else. But you didn't.
I personally promoted you and trained you to be my assistant. If I drove you away, wouldn't I be cutting off my own arm?
Lady Winston, you are the one I least want to let down.
I'll give you your contract. From now on, you are free.
Thank you, Lady Winston.
Leave the rest to me.
I always meant to earn enough to buy my freedom. Now, it's just happening a little sooner.
Mary, once you leave here, it'll be hard for you to come back. Remember to visit your godmother when you can.
Godmother, I will never forget you.
You are taking Songbird as a concubine?
You've come of age. Where are your manners? Since you already know about this, you should be calling her your sister-in-law.
Why did it have to be her?
I'm your older brother. Whatever I do I owe you an explanation? Older brother?
What kind of brother steals his own brother's woman? You know I like her. I'm going to marry her.
How dare you? She's just a nanny of lowly status. Marry her. Stop talking nonsense. It ruins the manor's rules and embarrasses Winston Manor. Embarrasses?
I don't care about rules. I just want her. I will marry her as my wife. Not like you, taking her as a concubine.
I won't let her suffer the slightest grievance. And I'll keep her safe.
You don't know. That's not what she wants.
And you do? I'm your older brother.
Lord Winston, Lord Charles, Nanny Finch is leaving the manor.
What?
I'm finally free.
I won't force you anymore.
Don't go. Mary Finch. Without my orders, you can't leave. Did you forget what I said? Even if you run to the ends of the earth, I'll track you down.
My lords, please let go. I'm no longer a servant here.
I won't let go.
Neither will I.
My lords, you're God's chosen, high and mighty. I'm just a normal widow. I became a nanny here to make a living. The gap between us is too huge. Ever since I came here, I just wanted to have a home for me and Sonny. That's all I'm asking for.
Mary Finch. I won't give up.